What's up guys, Dan here, welcome to a new Fifa 14 squad builder. In this episode I'm showing you a 30,000 coin Liga Bbva overpowered, cheap and affordable team. I hope you like it. It is involving players with 4-star skill moves and overall is a really good team to play with, and I hope you enjoy it. To start us off in goal we use Gaeta. It is in a 3-5-2 formation, just to let you know, and he has 80 diving, 81 handling, 72 kicking and 85 reflexes. I found him out to be a really good keeper. From just looking through the market for non-rare keepers, I found out he was one of the best stats in the Liga Bbva, and I chose to use him, and it wasn't a bad choice as well. He was really good in games, he made some good saves and overall was a really good player. In the centre back I use Marino. He has got 70 pace, which is good for a centre back. You always want a bit of pace with a centre back as well. He also has 77 defending and 81 heading. I didn't really use him much from corners, but to be honest, he did win a fair few and also was just a really good covering defender and also made the important challenges. He is a decent, just a standard defender and was a really good in the end. And in the left centre back position I did use Inigo Martinez. I think that's how you pronounce it, but anyway, he has more pace than the other centre back, and he also has 80 defending and 79 heading. His 77 pace proves good to be on a left centre back position, as he can cover back down that side and also catch up with some wingers, so he is a really good centre back and also was quite good in the air. In the right centre back position I use Vintra. He cost me 350 coins and he has a medium attacking work rate and a high defending, so it's not too bad. He will go forward quite a few times but also covers back when it's important. He has 3-star weak foot and 2-star skill moves, as well as 74 pace, 78 defending and 75 heading. There's nothing wrong with this player. He is 75 rated, so he's on the verge of being a silver, but to be honest, he is a really good player in the end. In the centre defensive mid position I use Bbva. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know, that is a complicated name, but anyway, he has 70 pace, 71 passing, 76 defending and 75 heading. He only cost me 350 coins and he was really good. He set up a goal and also was just like a holding midfielder, so he is one of like Anita but a bit taller. In the other centre defensive mid position I use DeMarcus. He has got the high attacking work rate and the medium defensive, and you can see why he's got the high attacking, because he's got 89 pace, so that's lethal. That's like a Ramirez pace. He also has 72 passing, 76 dribbling, 72 defending, and in FIFA 13 I liked him a lot. I used him quite a few teams and also played him quite through the whole amount of FIFA, so he was a really good player in FIFA 13 and he carried on to FIFA 14. In the left mid position I used Ibrahim Afellay. He plays for Barcelona and he has been on loan spells and stuff across other clubs, but in FIFA 14 his position, and no, his club is at Barcelona. He cost me 400 coins. I'd expect him to be a bit more because he's got 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves with 84 pace and 83 dribbling. He was a really good player in the left mid position, and maybe left wing position does him better, but I liked him a lot. His shot was decent as well. In the right mid position I use Bbva. Later in the squad when I was testing him, I found out to use him. I found him better when I used him more than once. Basically, it gets a bit of use in getting used to. So he has 80 pace, 80 dribbling, and 83 passing. His free kick stats are really good, and overall was a decent player, and his finesse shots are brilliant. He was a really good player once you get used to playing with him. In the centre attacking mid position I use Adrian. He was a striker in FIFA 13 and I used him a lot, as well as DeMarcus, but to be honest he disappointed me a bit in FIFA 14. He wasn't as good as he was in FIFA 13. Maybe that's because he's not a striker anymore, but he still has the 85 pacing, 85 dribbling, as well as the 72 heading and the 73 shooting. He still doesn't have the 4-star skill moves, but that just adds to the things which I don't like as much about him. But to be honest, you're not going to expect a lot from a non-rare team. But in a strike position I use Ruben Castro. He cost me 600 coins and he has 83 pace and 81 dribbling. He's the worst one of the two strikers, but he still was quite a good player. His finish was good. He only scored once in the 7 games, but he also set up one, and he's got the 3-star skill moves and a 3-star weak foot. A shame it's not 4-star as well, but he was one of the best ones to pick out of the non-rare players in the Liga Bbva. In the other strike position I use Pabon. He was a really good player compared to Ruben Castro. He's got 3 goals out of 7 games. He has 4-star skill moves and a 3-star weak foot. To be honest, this team took a slow start to, and once you get used to it, it plays a lot better. Pabon has 85 pace and 78 dribbling, and he was a similar player to Ramos, which I used him in a previous squad builder in a Bundesliga 1. They were both similar players with good finishing. Thank you for watching this squad builder. Please give it a like, rating and subscribe to the channel. Cheers for watching.
That's why I'm leaving you. She's got everything that she could ever need. Champagne sipping, lifestyle, a fantasy. High on money and love, it just don't mean a thing. That's why I'm leaving. That's why I'm leaving. Yo, now everybody knows this girl is famous for her stunts. She never waits in line at the club, cause she always gets the jump. Instead of having a soul, she relies on her soul inside